Hi Julia Watts here, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at one of the new Sentimentally Yours fancy frames, and we're looking at the square, which is Floral Finery square, which you can see I've got on my desk here. There are 4 new fancy frames. There's all with Floral Finery. We've got a square, a beautiful heart, we've also got a rectangle and a circle, and I'm doing a very simple video on each of the shapes, and then I'll start playing around and mixing and matching in some other videos as well. So do like and subscribe here on my YouTube channel if you're not already, to see some of the videos, and there's well over 150 videos using Sentimentally Yours products on there. Get my teeth in. So as I said, today we're going to be looking at the Floral Finery, the square. And don't miss out on these, because the festive ones sold out within a week. All of the originals plus the snowflake, they just disappeared. So, and Phil won't reorder, so unless there's a massive demand, like with the charm dies. But you know, if you want it, make sure you can get it, and you can get it over on my website juliawattscrafts.co.uk, and also over at honeypotcrafts.co.uk too. So with this one, as I said, it's Floral Finery, and the Floral Finery frames, the fancy frames, all tie in with the Floral Finery second release. So this one, the square, coordinates with the Floral Finery Perfect Petals. So if you can see here, you've got that debossed detail, and we are dealing with 4 petal flowers on this one. All the other 3 frames have the 6 petal flowers on them, and some of them have the odd 4 petal mixed in with the 6, but this is just 4 petal frames on this, 4 petal flowers on this frame. Lots of F's in here. But there's very few of these left, so don't miss out. If you want to coordinate, then you need to get the Perfect Petals as well to coordinate with the Floral Finery square. Obviously you can actually put lots of different other flowers on top if you want to. You don't have to go with the same thing, but just to make it coordinate, I am going to use the same flowers with them, at least for the first 4 videos. Okie dokie. So those are they. Let's put those to one side. And also, with just to let you know, within this demo as well, I'm going to be using the stamens too, because what I wanted to do is, because we've been dealing with the creative packs and we've got that beautiful sunflower secrets, I wanted to make a sunflower on these frames, so you'll see as we unfold. So anyway, this is your die. You've got 3 dies for the frame, and you've got your With Love as well. So just to show you how you cut the frame out, so if you just cut, let's get rid of those, if you just cut this inner frame out here, it all cuts out as a frame, and you will get, let me grab mine, you will get this with that debossed detail in there. Okay, so that's what you get if you cut this die out here. Now if you want to put a mat on it, so you want to have a different colour underneath, you want this, then to get this, what you need to do is secure this outer die to your card, then slot in the inner die here and sort out your border. There's no need to secure that. And then take this die here, and it will only go in one way, so it won't go in that way. So you have to go in this way here, like that. And again, sort out an equal border, and then secure that inner die. And then you take out, and this will move because it's not secure, you take out this die, and then you run these 2 through the machine like that, and that will give you this mat here. Yeah, let's put those back a second. And then this will fit perfectly on there with a border around it. Beautiful, isn't it? You can see that's just done your job for you. So we are going to stick that down, and this pale yellow card is I've got a mark on there which is going to drive me around the twist. It's just from the die. It's lemon sorbet. Let's just see if we can rub that off with an adhesive eraser. That's the thing to do, instead of poking it. Yep, good. Lemon sorbet and then the pure white. So we're going to stick this down, and I've finally got round to decanting, and now I can't get them anymore. Some glue, some Sentimentally Yours PVA into fine tip glue applicator. Finally got round to it. So this is the time consuming thing, gluing it down really. They do cut beautifully. Some of them that have the lacy tips on them, so the heart and the rectangle, you might benefit from putting a metal shim through your machine as well. All machines are different, even the same machine from the same manufacturer, different individual machines will be different. So mess around with your machine. Of course, the age of the machine makes a difference as well. Yeah, but if you're doing the lacy tips, I would suggest you put your metal shim in and perhaps run it through twice, and then the dial cut perfectly. It's just easier than poking out lots and lots and lots of bits and maybe tearing a bit of card. Just run it through an extra time, and then you're good. Also, if you want a nice deep emboss on the deboss of this particular one, again, a metal shim does help, or just to give it extra oomph. Most machines come with metal shims nowadays, although I don't know if the Big Shot does, to be honest. Right. There we do. Are we done? Oh no, I haven't done around the edge there. Around the edge there. I think we're done now. Right. Always put my pin in, which is difficult to see. There we go. And we'll get this in place now. Hopefully I can remember which way it goes. It'll only go on one way. Holding my breath. See if I can get that evenish. There we go. Beautiful. So you're good to go straight away, really, aren't you? Fantastic. I might have forgot to put a bit of glue onto that bit. Let's put a little splodge. Okie dokie. Right, so that's our frame. Really simple, this, really simple. So let's go to our back bit. And this is going to be an 8x8 card. Let's put this underneath here for a minute. And I've used the wonderful Daisy Cascade 3D embossing folder to do my embossing. Really deep emboss, fantastic. These have been super popular. So we're going to put this onto our card, and you'll see why I've swapped over from the lemon sorbet to a brighter card when you see the flowers I'm going to be putting on there, because like I said, I wanted to go for sunflower type vibe to it, even though we've got daisies on the background. So I've got a new glue. I've opened a new glue. I put the date on it, and the remainder of my glue that I opened in July was what was decanted into the the glue pot with the fine tip glue applicator. So it's lasted a long time, hasn't it? An awful long time. It's such good quality PVA. Somebody was asking on Facebook about they like the Cosmic Shimmer glue, and they were asking for a replacement. Well, in my opinion, my personal opinion, Phil's glue is actually better than the Cosmic, because obviously I used Cosmic Shimmer glue for a very long time, because I work for Creative Expressions. But yeah, I think Phil's is actually better. Now, if you wanted to, you could add some glitter around the edge. I'm not going to, but you could if you wanted to. Then we're going to pop this. So this is Chocolate Bliss, dark brown card. And we're going to pop this onto a piece of Lemon Zest card, which is a darker, brighter yellow than the Lemon Sorbet. And then I'm going to put this underneath my mat for a few minutes. And we're going to go to the flowers that we're going to put on the top. The time consuming thing with this is really just how many flowers you cut out. The rest of it is really quick and easy. So as I said, this is going to be an 8x8 card. I've got a little bit of glue there, which I'm going to have to deal with. I went down a bit quick. And then we're going to go, like I say, onto an 8x8 card in inverted commas. But we're going to do that in a minute. Hopefully these cards don't get lost on their way into the studio, and they actually make it into the studio this time. Right, so for my flowers, as I said, I wanted to head towards doing sunflower type flowers. And where is my mat? There it is. So I've used, and you can tell from the sizes on the frame what size flowers you need to use with the frame. So as I said, they're 4 petal flowers. So taking this one, you can see that this one fits on. So that's the largest of the what they're called, Perfect Petals in the 4s. So that's going to fit. Then this one is the next largest, that fits. And then you've got this one, which kind of fits over this one. It's a bit big over that one, but we're going to go with that one and there. And then you've got the teeny tiny one, which we're going to put over that one there. So you want all 4 sizes of the Perfect Petals. And you cut them out several times. And this is the largest one because I thought it'd be easy. And I've cut this very spiky stamen out, and I've cut that out twice because the inside of a sunflower is quite compact, isn't it? With lots of wherever the inside bits are, stamens, aren't they? Anyway, where the seeds come from. So we've got the tweezers. So I've just taken my tweezers, my pointy tweezers, and put them in the centre of my flower. And giving them a squeeze so they're pointing up. Like so. And then we want to take our stamens, and where's my embossing tool? Can't find anything that's right in front of me. There we go. And we're just going to do a circle, and some of the hairy bits come off, which is fine. It kind of tidies them up. But going circular, it kind of makes those points point up. So a little bit of glue in the centre of one of each of them. And then we're going to offset these and then use our embossing tool to press in, and then it kind of comes up, it sticks up. That's how we get our shape. Obviously these cards aren't going to go in envelopes. If you don't put extra flowers on, or if you put your extra flowers on flat, you're fine. And if you don't put, sorry, I'm trying to offset this, and if you don't put loads of foam tape on as well. So I'm trying to offset it, and then scrunch it up so it sticks up. And then we're going to put some more glue in the centre of this. Well, that's quite a bit of glue actually. I'm not used to having a full glue. And then that's going to go in the centre. And I know it's not just, it's kind of, it's sunflower, it's happy colours, that's what it is. It might not look like a sunflower, but they're happy colours. And you can mess around with the stamens to make them a little bit kind of scruffy. And then you've got your flower. Then in the centre, I'm using the warm cocoa pearls, which you can get from Sentimentally Yours, from Honey Pot. And as it's a big one, we're going to put an 8mm in the centre. I'll show you my other flowers in a minute. We need a reasonable amount of glue because that cup is shaped, and so you want the pearl to actually touch the glue and not fall out. And we use our pickup tool to grab a, it's quite hard to see the dark colours and where they're going. I think I've knocked that off centre. And then we just give it a push, and that glue will set. That glue will set in a minute. We won't worry about that glue that's oozing out at the minute. Okay, so there's my little flowers. I'll put that with the others. And then for my sentiment, I was actually torn about what colours to use. I think I'm going to go with the dark one. So obviously with the two colours again, so our lemon zest and the chocolate bliss. I did cut them out of the pure white and the lemon, what's it called? Lemon sorbet, but I think that's going to be a little, because I've got such bright flowers, I think that's going to get lost. So we're not going to use that one. We are going to use this one. So we're just going to scribble some PVA onto our craft sheet. What am I doing? I don't know. What am I doing? I'm going to grab my tweezers. And just dip it in the PVA. Oh, I've just noticed a detail. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, it feels so good with his details. So we're just going to wipe off some of the excess and then pop it onto our backer. So look at the top of the eye. There's a little tiny heart on the top of the eye. Can you see it? It's so clever. Right, let's just clean off this glue. We don't need to do any more dipping. Honestly, I've got stuff everywhere. It might be a good idea for me to clean my desk at some point. Oh, it's not the cleaning of it, it's the putting away of stuff. I keep on thinking, well, I'll use that in a minute, and I'll use that in a minute, and so it stays where it is. Right, we can construct now. It's really quick and easy. So let's get this on the back onto our card. So we are going for 2mm foam tape. scissors. I know they're there. Okay, and we'll put one across the centre because nobody likes a saggy middle, especially not me. I'm beyond that now, I think. Okay, so we're going to stand up and make sure we get, oh, we want our prick. Where's the prick? I need to get some more prick. Add it to my shopping list. Okay, where are we? There we are. And we want our cascading or daisy, or our cascading daisies, daisy cascade, to be cascading down the card as opposed to across the card. And then we're going to pop our frame on as well. Beautiful. I've lost my tape, there it is. So we can put tape on this as well. And let's just, I think we're going to have to go there first. And then a bit lower there. There we go there. I'm going to have to trim that. Across, and put a bit there and a bit across here, and we want a bit there so that doesn't sag. I think that'll do. I'm not worried about that. You can stick it flat if you want to, or use 1mm, whatever you want. Obviously, sticking down is your choice. So just a reminder, I'm using the Pritt just in case when the foam tape goes down that it's not in the right place, and then I should be able to lift it up. And we want the biggest cluster, bottom left, that's what I want. I see a black bit, I need to get that out in a minute. Where's the black bit there? Where's the black bits coming from? Using my daisies to help me line it up. I think that's, go up a little bit more. Sometimes it's better to put squares slightly up. I can't tell if it's straight. That looks good to me. Now, of course, we can kind of look under the frame a little bit, which is quite nice. And then we want our sentiment. Put our sentiment on before we put the flowers on, I think. I think I'm going to have the sentiment just there. So again, we're going to have more tape. there. We put a little bit going up there like that. I have to move it up so I can see where I'm going. So yeah, I think we put it there like that. Fab. I didn't bother printing that. Okay, right, now the fun bit. Now we add the flowers. So I've got all my flowers here. Lots of little flowers. So I think what we're going to do is actually put the glue on the back all together because it'll be quicker. And the tiny ones, I haven't bothered with the stamen because the stamen would just drown it out. So I've just put 3mm pearls inside the little cute tiny ones. So sweet. So I just thought that the lemon zest would raise it and make, I mean, the lemon sorbet is lovely and it kind of softens the frame. But I just wanted to make sunflowers because they're happy. They're my versions of the sunflowers. So I'm using the PVA because I prefer PVA. I'm not a massive fan of glue gel myself. I know Phil uses it a lot and I know a lot of you do use it, but when you've got PVA that's as good as the Sentimentally Yours one, I don't see any point in using anything else. Personally. It's nice that we've got choices, isn't it? Right, so the biggest ones are going here. And we are going to put them directly onto the shapes below. Like so. And then the other big one goes in this corner here. It all comes together when you start adding the flowers on top. And it doesn't really matter if they're off kilter a little bit, because the frame is just giving you a suggestion about where to put them. And then we want a smaller one of these, which can go there, like so. That's a diddy one, 4 one. Have I done 4 ones? I think I've done, yeah, I have done 4 ones. Yeah. So that's a big one. What's that one? That's a big one. Check what I've got here. And that one's the same as that, is it? 1, 2, 3. You definitely want a big one here. They're the same. Getting myself confused here as to what sizes I'm using. I'm a bit slidey until the glue decides it's going to stick, which is good because it means you can move them around a wee bit if you need to. And have I got another one? Maybe that's that one. I need 2, 3, yes. Oh. This one's going on here. Sorry, that noise is my heating making a noise, my radiator. Right, and this one is going on here. And then we've got sure if I put the right one up there. Yes, I did. I'm doubting myself now. I can't pick these little ones up. There's a little one there. Dinky little one. So cute. And then we've got two little dinky ones on the top there. Obviously shaping them, it shrinks them a little bit, if you like. There. Cute, isn't it? That's a happy card, if ever I've seen one. And obviously, if you wanted to, you could cut some of the whimsy foliage out as well, which is where the leaves come from, and you could really kind of fill that out. I've chosen not to, and just to raise the flowers. I am going to put, though, a pearl in each corner just to finish off, because I can. And then we're going to go for the warm cocoa again. Like I say, if you wanted to, you could glitter it as well, but I'm not going to. I'll leave that up to Phil to glitter everywhere. So as it's an 8x8 card, I am going to go for the 8mm pearls in the corner. You can make it a smaller card if you want to by not having such a big border here. But I did want to see the embossing folder. So that's why we've got an 8x8 on this occasion. I do confess that one of my cards will be in a normal shape. So I apologise for that straight off. There we go. There's our 4 pearls. In each corner, check that they're straightish. That one's a bit high. Yeah, there we are. There's our first card, your first demo using the brand new Fancy Frames collection. And just to recap, what I've used is the Floral Finery square, which you will find over on my website, juliawattscrafts.co.uk, and also over at Honeypot Crafts too. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Do watch out for other videos coming up, and do like and subscribe if you're not already on my YouTube channel, as you'll be notified when the new videos arrive, and there are over 150 videos now with Sentimentally Yours products. So thank you for watching.